Hi there, welcome to Red Corner Boxing. We're back for another live watch along, this time of Dalton Smith versus Mathieu Germain, the G-Man from Canada. This is for the WB Silver Super Lightweight Championship and the chance to face Alberto Puello next. Big fighting coming from the Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. Cannot wait for this one. Well, just before we start, I'm just going to say we're proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs across the UK. You all right, Mr. Neutral? We're already live, my brother. How are you today?
I'm here.
Good man, good man. We're already live, my brother. Thank you for coming through. This
We're
fight is
already live.
Yeah, we're already live, my brother. Got to get in there for this one. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. Smith Germain for the chance to fight Alberto Puello next. What a chance this is, mate, up at Super Light. You know what I mean? There's a big opportunity for Dalton Smith should he win this. Alberto Puello is a very tough operator, but if Thunder can get this done, what an opportunity for him. What an opportunity this could be for him. So let's see what happens. But yeah, we've got Dalton Smith, 17-0-0 with 13 knockouts. We've got Mathieu Germain from Canada. Like I said, the G-Man. He's 26-2-1. He's got 11 knockouts. He's been stopped twice. He has that one draw, of course. He was last out against Aquino, which he won by TKO in the round 7. Dalton Smith was last out against Walid Wizza, the Frenchman, who he knocked out by TKO in the first round. So David Diamante is just calling both men to the ring. He's announcing them into the ring, should I say. We are going to get underway very shortly on Red Corner Boxing, so stick with us. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Head over to YouTube. Give it a like, a comment, a share. You know the business. Let's get the subs up.
Please do help the channel grow.
That's it, matey. Help the channel grow. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely.
David Diamante, man. I always love his hair, man. It's so slick, isn't it? He has it all dreadlocked, all wrapped round and that. It's like, literally, how long must that be when he lets it all down? What a character, David Diamante.
I actually met him in Liverpool. I was down to ask him how long it was.
Yeah, I think it goes to his feet. I think actually when he has it down, I've seen it before, it goes pretty much to his feet. You know what I mean? But
I don't think he cuts it.
No, it's Rastafarianism, isn't it? I don't believe they allow to cut your hair in that religion, like in the religion that he's involved in.
Incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's just doing his moniker. I said the fight starts now.
The fight starts now. There's not many better, mate. There's not many better. There's really not. You got the Buffer Man, of course, Jimmy Lennon Jr., David Diamante, Thomas Triber, some of the greatest voices of boxing. And we've had a few of them on the Ring Announcer MC series on Red Corner Boxing. So check them out in the back catalogue. We're starting to build quite the little repertoire of content for you guys. It's all our pleasure for your pleasure to watch. So make sure you do. We had Jody Edwards on last time, who's an up-and-coming one from the UK. He's only 21 years old, I believe. And he's doing MMA and boxing. So check out his first ever interview with us. It was really good fun. He's a great lad.
Yeah, great guy, Jody. He's going to go a long, long way in MCing. I can see it now. As Mathieu
G-Man. He's dancing around the ring, looks confident.
Here he is, Thunder, Dalton Smith from Sheffield.
Looks in tremendous shape, doesn't he, Dalton? He looks in tremendous shape.
Obviously,
I don't preach over men's bodies, but he looks in tremendous shape. You know what I mean?
You can just control yourself there for me.
I'm only jealous, mate. It's been 20 years since I was that fit. You know what I mean?
His last fight was first round TKO. Not much we took away from that fight other than it was a tremendous performance. And if he sort of repeats this at this level,
then he'll be facing Alberto Puello next for a world
title.
And
Alberto Puello will be shiting himself. I can tell you that now.
Hawkan's going. Hawkan's ringside live. He's saying Dalton Smith KO round 6. So Hawkan knows where he stands on this one.
Prediction. Thank you, Hawkan. Anybody else? Put your predictions down. See if you're the king of the
Get him in
prediction
there.
chat this evening. Yeah, he looks mean. He looks fit. He looks
There's
ready.
Special K, Kel Brooks in the crowd. Just had
I
his
seen
debut
him
with
there
Ebony
before.
Bridges. He's back out to the boxing
Congratulations to
tonight.
him.
He's not at home watching the old OnlyFans. He's out and about at the boxing. Good fair play to him. It's a Special K.
He'll be changing that. He's in being a daddy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Round
We're
one.
about to get
We're off.
underway. Dalton Smith against Mathieu Germain. Let's see what happens, guys. We're underway. First round action.
Well, Smith.
Big carrot dangling between for both of these men. The winner gets the fight with Alberto Preo. That is a huge carrot to be dangling.
It certainly is, and I always say these belts, the silvers and such, they hold merit in matchmaking purposes for big fights.
Yeah,
So
WBC silver, this one.
yeah, so and
WBC silver super lightweight.
they treat them as eliminators. So it's a decent belt to have, and obviously he's one fight away from that title shot,
Big
but
fight,
he's still got Mattel in front of him.
Who's a live dog, definitely.
He is, but he's going to respect him. He's not been daft in this first round, Dalton, by any stretch. He's just taking centre of the ring, just fainting to Germain, who's moving from right to left around the ring.
He knows he's no Walid wizard, doesn't he? He knows he's no Walid wizard. He's not going to come out and try and starch him in one.
No, he'll close the distance before he'll even think of that. But just right now, he's just downloading Mathieu Germain's range at this point. Obviously, Germain's just trying to flick out the odd jab as he takes a right from Dalton on the gloves, just to remind him that he is in a boxing match. Tries to flick a jab
And
through
thunderous
the
right hands
guard.
from Dalton. That's what I'm waiting to see. Them thunderous overhand rights. He throws them so superbly.
He
really is a
does.
genius with them punches.
But he with this guy, he knows he's gonna counter him. He's gonna make.
Yeah, so he's got to be careful. G-Man knows what he's doing.
He'll set a nice trap for Germain.
For Dalton. Let's just see what G-Man can do, because he's a very accomplished boxer himself.
Nice.
You don't get 26 wins, 11 knockouts without knowing what you're doing in the ring.
This is what I was talking about, and what was needed in the last fight. Dalton Smith there, jab,
picking up Dalton's leg and holding him like he's trying to cuddle him up.
Jab, overhand right. I just love that combination, because the first jab sort of makes you react. The second jab makes you move back, and the overhand right, whilst you're moving back, is such a great weapon. Oh, nice jab through the guard there. Hit home on Smith. He looks quite the bigger of the two boxers. Rehydrated very well. He looks thick, as you might say, James.
Yeah, Dalton always looks good, doesn't he, to be fair? He always looks good going in. Always looks the bigger man. End of the round, definitely a Dalton round, because G-Man didn't really throw anything. So it's a 10-9 for Dalton Thunder Smith in the first round out in the Cannon Medical in Sheffield.
Yeah, that was pretty routine.
It was. So we've got a minute break, guys. We've got 90 people in the chat. Like I say, head over to YouTube, give us a subscribe, turn on your notifications, never miss a live.
Good evening to 90 people in the chat. Even if 5 of you go over to YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. We'd be so grateful.
We would. We've only been going 28 days. So we're trying to grow the channel.
Say again, 28 days.
28 days today, brother. It was 28 days today. We started Red Corner Boxing.
315 subscribers in a month. Come on.
Not too bad. None too shabby, my brother. But we
need more. We need a lot
more to get to where we want to be.
It could have been worse, mate. It could have been worse.
That it could. That it could.
Round 2.
Here we go.
again, centre of the ring, pumping out that jab, one to the body this time. And again, Mathieu tries to just to counter Dalton coming in himself. But
Dalton catching him with a nice sweet right hand there.
This
nice
height
work.
difference for Smith, absolutely tremendous.
He is a fantastic boxer when he gets going, Dalton Smith. He really is. I was there when he fought Casey Benjamin back in 2022 in Manchester at the AO, and he was terrific that night. Casey Benjamin's nobody's fool, of course, and Dalton made it look good. You know what I mean? I knew then he was going to be something special.
He's slowly inching and cutting the ring off on Germain. If you just watch the footwork and watch the movements of Germain, once he makes Germain move to the either left or the right, he steps forward and closes the gap, and he's narrowing the angle. Now, then he'll jab, overhand right, and he'll unleash a combination, but he's slowly getting Germain where he wants him.
Yeah,
he's been very economical. I'm loving it. He's been very economical with his punching. He's just moving him around. Oh, yeah. Beautiful check left hook there.
Virtuoso's just said the next time Germain grabs a hold of Dalton's leg, Smith should throw an Enzugiro.
Enzugiri.
I think, yeah, does he mean the elbow, like the downward elbow?
Enzugiri. Aye.
Just get the old elbow down right on his canister.
But Germain is actually the one that's doing the more work, but he's moving around the ring to try and keep Dalton from cutting the ring off. And in doing so, is exerting a lot of energy as the 35-year-old Canadian. And Dalton Smith is just taking tiny steps towards him, very economical. So this is not a good sign for Germain, having to do a lot of work in denying Dalton Smith room to punch on him. But Smith, patient, inching forward, flicks the jab out, flicks another jab out. That was straight on the chin. Again, Germain tries to fire back, gets countered again by Smith. Oh, and he's down with a big check left hook. I knew he was picking his moment. Oh, beautiful that one hurt.
Beautiful work.
He's getting a count. He's gotten up. Oh, wasn't too convincing getting up, but he's trying to bounce on his feet now. Right at the end of the round. So,
Virtuoso says, wow.
Lovely check left hook.
Thank you, Viso.
Set him up. I could see it. Inching his way forward. I'm getting you any second now.
That's Germain a 10-8 round then, isn't it?
Throws a right.
10-8 to Dalton.
Germain throws a right. He slips, counters, uppercut, check left. Oh, not an uppercut. Slipped and counter, come round the side. Beautiful shot. Check left hook. So that'll embolden him in round two. So,
yeah.
Well, the Canadian be able to withstand what's coming in round two because he knows that Dalton Smith has hurt him. And let's just looking at that again. There's the right. Comes round the side, does Dalton Smith. Bang! Straight on the noggin. And
Viso says, I got to see the replay of that hook. It was a thing of beauty, mate.
It was a beautiful hook. Check left hook. And he sent him stumbling back.
Here we go, guys. Round 3 of 12. Dalton Smith, he's already got 110.9 now. He's got 110.8. So let's see what Dalton Smith can do now against the G-Man, Mathieu Germain of Canada. Dalton looks in full control. Oh, big shots. Nice left-right lead. Goes in with the left hook again. G-Man's just backing up at the moment. He looks out of his depth to be quite truthful. Round 2, says Hawken. Yeah, it was the knockdown in round 2, mate. G-Man needs to step it up now because he's definitely behind. He's 3 points down after 2 rounds with a 10-8 round. If the Canadian wants to get this victory, he needs to step up now. You got to remember, he's in Dalton's backyard. He's in Funder's backyard.
He's out of his league, mate.
I believe so too, brother. I believe so too.
Smith is just far too good for him.
I mean, there's a cut as well. There's a cut over the left eye of G-Man.
Oh, he's trying to... Yeah, he is going for it. But in doing so,
He's going to leave
got
himself
cut.
open to a counter.
There was a couple of punches that he threw there, did hit home on Dalton Smith, but he just shook him off and still keeps coming forward. And still Jermaine bouncing on his toes from left to right. Smith, no, backs him up in the ropes. No, he gets away, tries to get back towards the centre of the ring, but still, as he comes forward, he gets a left jab for his trouble. Backed up
Nice
against the
stiff
ropes.
left there
Another
from
left hook
Dalton.
comes round the side from Smith. Right hook round the side from Smith this time. And he's cutting that ring off. Can you see it, Jams?
He's got him, mate. He's got him for the taking. He really has.
It's a matter of time scenario. Oh,
really
uppercut. Oh, beautiful shot. And Jermaine managed to stand on his feet.
He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Yeah. G-Man's ready to go.
The power factor is ridiculous.
He's travelled halfway around the world to get knocked out by the looks of this for G-Man.
He's taken a transatlantic flight on a Boeing 737, the smallest Boeing from Canada.
By Dalton Thundersmith.
To take a beating here in Sheffield in front of Dalton Smith's home ground and all his friends and family. Oh my goodness. What could be going through his mind right now? Could he stop his man? He's against the ropes. Big right. Oh, Jermaine moved on it. Oh, body shot just missed. Smith is just teeing him up like a golfer. He's like Rory McIlroy on the 18th
He is, mate. Cleaning up them titles.
Oh, another big round for Dalton Smith.
Yeah, 10-9. 10-8 again. Sorry, 10-8.
I'll give it 2 more rounds.
Yeah.
At the most. I mean at the most, because if he doesn't get him in round 4, I'll be surprised. But round 5, if Germain manages to survive, look at that uppercut through the guard, right through the guard, bang. Head rock back, goes down, knees buckle, but he manages to stay on his feet. Incredible recovery from that uppercut.
Yeah, Dalton's looking the business here. He's looking the absolute business.
Oh mate, anybody at 140 is not going to be happy to face a Dalton Smith.
Yeah, Alberto Puello next. Should he come through this like he looks like he's going to? What a fight that'll be.
Mate, I'm not being funny. He looks like a light middleweight.
Not bad for a 140 guy. He looks good at 140, does Dalton Smith. He really does. Well, they call in America a junior welter, but to us, it's super light. Welter. It's super light to us. Let's see if G-Man can survive here, because he don't seem to be at the moment.
Obviously,
big shot again from Dalton. Rock the head back of G-Man. Mathieu Germain. Oh, another left hook. Dalton is picking him off at ease at the moment. This is just a matter of time by the looks of this.
Accurate. He's very accurate. Oh, good shot from Jermaine in return.
We've got Mr. Styles in the chat. How are you, my brother?
Mr. Styles, 619 from Canada. We haven't seen you for a while, sir.
Mr. Neutral. Happy Easter to you both, and God bless. God bless to you, my brother. Hope to find you well. Thank you so much for coming through, Mr. Styles. Not seen you for a while, mate. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's okay, my brother. And happy Easter to yourself and your family.
Happy Easter to everybody. Oh, he's got him in the corner. Body shot. Gets wrapped up. Referee has to get involved. That's a shame. That was a good opportunity for Smith there.
Big up Mr. Styles, says Håkan Johansson. Sharing the Easter love.
Stalking his man now, this Dalton Smith. He's lining him up once again. He's got a tee off on him. There's that big right. Oh, that made Jermaine duck down. Resets. Smith. He's got Jermaine moving to almost a walking standstill right now. Inching him back. Big right. Jermaine tries to throw a right of his own. And they wrap up yet again.
It's been decent from Dalton so far. It seems just a matter of time before he gets to his man.
It's almost Beterbiev style.
Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. Good couple of shots there from Jermaine, though. Left, right on the break.
But that body shot that he took in the meantime
There's
from
no real
Smith,
purchase on him.
it just took the edge off Germain's punches. Just got checked there again after throwing his left cross to Germain.
Oh, big shot there again from Dalton. Backs
It
up
was
Germain.
the left. It was the left right, but only the left hit. There's another one, the left right, but the left missed this time, and the right hit. Great stuff from Dalton Smith.
Truly professional performance so far from young Dalton. I say young,
Absolutely.
he's not that young, is he? 28, but he's young in boxing terms.
Oh, he's
28 years
well.
young.
Another
So another
10-9
round
round.
for the funder.
This is what you want from him, no jams, isn't it? You
Oh,
know,
100%, mate. Like I say, when I was there in Manchester when he beat Casey Benjamin, I knew then he was going to be something special. And he's just gone from absolute strength to strength ever since. And he's just getting more impressive. The more he fights, the better he looks. He literally looks the real deal, man. We could have a superstar on our hands. If he can beat Alberto Puello, think of where he'll go next.
Alberto Puello, the drugs cheat, managed to explain away his reasons.
Yeah, well, let's hope Dalton smashes them bloody peds out of him. Let's hope that happens. And then maybe move up to 147 and look at the fights that are out there. Brian Norman Jr., Mario Barrios, Brian Norman Jr., you know, the likes, Boots Ennis. Let's get him in there with them guys. At 147, I think Dalton could easily do 147.
He probably could. But 140, there's plenty of action there, especially coming up on May the 2nd with that 140 tournament with the top guys, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, Arnold Barbosa. So lots to play for yet.
I actually thought Garcia got up to 147 because he had a catch weight 143 last time, didn't he, with Haney? Had to pay the 300 grand.
He went to 140. Yeah, he's gone, and it's Haney that's gone for the catch weight. But I understand that he's now looking to seek the fight at 147 with Ramirez instead of the catch weight.
Against Jose, yeah.
So listen out for news on that. But here we come into this round, and a bit more confident
from Germain.
Germain trying to flick out that jab.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get stopped.
The same scenario. He's letting Dalton Smith edge him back to the ropes, unleash, and then move. He was lucky that time. But if you're going to let your opponent deny you space, then you're just looking for trouble.
Yeah, 100%, matey. Yeah. Spin it around you. If I don't want to see your ass on screen, Tyce, just your cute face. My dog was trying to show his ass to the public. Told him, man, I'll put a nappy on him if he carries on. Right, back to the action. Round 5, 1 minute 22 to go. Dalton Smith in complete control against Mathieu Germain from the Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. It just seems a matter of time before he gets his man out of there. Can he force a stoppage? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, big shot there. Caught him on the body. Jermaine didn't like that. He's saying it was around the back. It wasn't. It was on the side.
He turned his back. He turned his back on him. That's why it hit him.
Yeah, it was legit. It was on the side, so fair shot.
The thing is, Dalton Smith does not want to be getting dragged into a 12-rounder with this guy.
No, because he might come on strong later.
It's not that.
He's fit as a fiddle.
Because he needs to now start turning the screw, start throwing more punches, start throwing more body punch. He needs to soften Germain up. He's gone for
the later rounds.
He's gone for the jab overhand right with and the odd jabs there and there, but which is serving him very well, scoring points. But he needs some big power punches to start landing on it. He doesn't want this fight to go 8, 9, 10 rounds a plus.
Yeah, we've got 15 seconds to go here. They're just getting a little pause on the round.
No, he's just getting stopped there and getting a word by the referee. I think it was a low blow. Yeah, Jermaine just getting a bit of a rest by the referee. So it's just a warning. Bit of a low blow there from Dalton Smith. Jermaine's taking advantage of the time that's been given by the referee. Smith is eager to get back in, trying to edge towards the centre of the ring, but, he's got to be in a neutral corner and wait. There you go. Now the referee's happy for them to continue. And already Smith has backed him up against the ropes with Germain moving around the ring from left to right, trying to flick out his jabs, but gets countered by a left cross from Smith. Beautiful move. Left-right combination from Germain. Smith evades it, wraps him up, gets
I think, well, that 15
separated
seconds
again.
seemed a bit long. That was long for 15 seconds. What was left of
You're,
that round?
you're allowed as much as you want for a low blow. Up to
Yeah, but I
5
mean,
minutes.
after the bell went, though, it seemed to be a long time afterwards before the bell went.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It
I
seemed
didn't
to be a
hear the
lot longer
bell.
than 15 seconds to me, that did.
Yeah.
But
No,
another
it did.
Smith round, nevertheless. Although Germain did do better in that round at points.
Yeah, it's sheer effective aggression from Smith that's dominating the scoring here.
Needs to be
Jermaine,
careful there, though. When he said about the low blow, Smith actually turned his back and started talking to the ref. Germain could have come and just clapped him up with that.
yeah,
You
he got
know, the
away with
fight was
that
still
one, Jermaine.
active. He should not be turning his back and talking to the ref while the action's still going. So that was a bit juvenile there from Dalton Smith.
Yeah, I want to see Smith turning that screw now.
Yeah, he's trying to loosen the arms up. He's giving it the old
he should be
shake it
looking to
off.
take this guy out now.
I think he's ready to get to war.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Round 6 is underway from Sheffield. Dalton Smith comes out. Germain lands the first left jab. Smith goes in with a right jab of his own, then a left of his own. He's flicking out that left again nicely is Dalton Smith. Germain's just dancing around, just trying to survive at the moment. Good body shot there from Dalton Smith. Gets a bit scrappy in the ring. Good body shot from Smith. Ref breaks him up. Wants Germain about back of the head shots. Referee's having a word again. I don't know what the problem is now. The referee's told him to break. Now he's going to allow the action to continue. Dalton Smith stalking Germain once again. Germain just backing up, dancing around, not really doing anything of any note. Smith pops out a left jab. He's slowed down a wee bit now. The left jab comes back from Germain. He goes for a right-left combo, misses both. Left jab from Smith. Oh, Germain does catch Smith there coming in, a bit too sloppy. With a cheeky right
Nice
hand.
overhand right. He's trying to fight Smith off the back foot here now.
He's had a change of tactic.
It is slightly, but he's not engaging like he was previously, trying to
In the
rush
earlier
Smith.
rounds. Yeah.
Now he's countering Smith off. Is that a cut over his left eye?
Yeah, that was there from earlier. That cut was there earlier on Germain.
See, that what he was doing, rushing in. He got away with it there with a left-right combination that did hit Dalton Smith. So he's racking up points in this round.
Yeah, it's another easy one.
But again, I come back to what I said. Smith should be turning this screw, throwing more, trying to hurt him, trying to soften him up for a stoppage.
Break him down.
But this is starting to look like Groundhog Day now from round 1.
It is. Oh, good body shot there from Smith. And again with a counter right. Nice work. Flicks out the left jab. Backs Germain into the corner. Again. He just needs to put his foot down now to Dalton and really get stuck in.
That's what I mean, John.
He
needs to turn the screw, put his foot on the gas, and have this guy out of here. Left-right combination, left to the body. That's better.
Oh, Smith got caught there again from Germain, but no real purchase on the punch, luckily for Dalton Smith.
Oh, absolutely. It was a good punch as well.
It was. Really caught him flush. Germain now dancing around pretty confidently. Ducking and diving and bobbing and weaving.
He's proven difficult to pin down now in this round. But walks into a right up body shot. But he's still doing good work.
Smith's just stalking him now. He's walking him down, stalking him.
It's giving me Andrew Kane, Charlie Edwards vibes, this.
No, don't. That was the worst fight I've ever seen.
Apart from Charlie Edwards wasn't throwing...
he was just running, man. You should have given one of them unicycles, let him ride around the ring, because it was a joke.
Yeah, so Smith was, he's chasing shadows here right now. He does need to step on it now. He's let this fight go on too long for me.
Yeah, but that's another Smith round though, but still not good enough.
But what it does, it gives future opponents clues, James, as to how to handle him. And if he's struggling against a world number. I don't know what he's ranked.
21 or something.
Yeah, within WBC. The longer this fight goes on, the worse it looks for Dalton Smith.
Yeah, he needs to be dismantling this guy now.
Mm.
He showed he's got the goods to do it. He showed that in the first few rounds. He just needs to now just get it done. He just needs to get it done.
He's very
and that
tidy.
Cut's more of a scuff as well on the left side of
I see it.
Germain's face. More of a scratchy scuff mark.
Probably from the inside of the glove.
Yeah, a little bit of tape scratching across as he's caught him with the left hand.
If I'm Alberto Puello,
I'm not too worried.
All I'm seeing is now, he's a very tidy, economical boxer, but I'm not seeing much power. And as you know, Alberto Puello is a very fine boxer.
Yeah. If he's not hopped up on the old juice, could be a danger man.
The Dominican Republican man. Dominican Republic.
Good shot there to the body from Dalton Smith.
Better jab, right follow through from job. Oh, big swing and left. That did miss. But again, he's not stepping into. He's inching forward. He should be double jab, pushing backward against the ropes.
What the body, overhand right. Now.
That's not happening. He's letting Germain jab his way out of a corner or against the ropes.
Oh, that's a better shot. Nice little screwdriver right from Dalton Smith. That was better.
One shot, it's not enough.
In the corner. Here we go. This is better. But back comes Germain once more. Catches Dalton Smith. And then he backs up. He's on his bike again now, is Germain. Oh, big shot from Smith. This is better. Again, he just weasels his way out.
This is what I'm talking about. Turn the screw. Come in. 2-3 punch combinations. Come out. Come back in.
Needs to go again. Keeps letting him off the hook, doesn't he, bro? He keeps letting him off the hook.
Exactly. If he's going to do that against, this level, then he's not going to get much practice against the likes of Puello. No. He'll get counted all day long.
He needs to do more. Oh, nice little screwdriver uppercut. Just big right hand just whiskers away. Graze the face there of Germain.
But all adds up. He just keeps needing to do this beatdown type scenario, soften Germain right up, and then take a round to finish him off.
Yeah. I just expected a little bit more pressure, a little bit more enthusiasm from Dalton Smith. After he got his man hurt early on, I thought he'd have put his foot down and got to work. Don't get me wrong, he's still in full control of this fight. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, he's no danger of losing it.
No.
It's just that the longer it goes on,
the less of a statement it becomes.
Exactly. The less of a threat to Alberto Puello.
Yeah.
And, some boxers start to believe the hype, that's been said about them, especially after his last performance, that first round victory. He wants to follow up in that fashion, but you can't be looking for that every fight. You have to work for it.
You got to be prepared for all eventualities, isn't you?
Exactly. And I think I think the strategy has not been right in this fight.
But I think he started right, and then he sort of let it slip away a wee bit, hasn't he?
I'm not saying it's not right in the sense he's not winning. Of course he's winning.
Oh, he's won every round.
It's not right for the end game of what is next.
He's not continued in the same form that he started in. If he'd have carried on like he did in the first and second round, he'd have had him out of there by now.
Well, the clue was in the first round, Jans.
Thought he'd coast, didn't he? Thought he'd coast to victory.
Yeah, it struck me in the first round where just how patient and slow he was, coming to engage. Maybe he's seen and heard things about Germain that, give him a little bit cause for concern, but he should be dealing with this guy. He should have dealt with it by now.
He still might do. We've still got 5 rounds to go. We've got the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th to come. Here we go for the 8th. Let's see if Dalton Smith can actually get his striking going again. Get back in that groove that he was in earlier on in the fight. Because earlier in the fight, he looked like he was going to take his man.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get back to that. But G-Man is a tricky customer. He is dancing around. He's keeping him at arm's length. But he's also at times there for the
He's not matching the speed, though. Smith was not matching the speed of Germain. when moving around, he was walking.
Oh, he's just knocked him out the ring. He's just knocked him out the ring. Caught him with a couple of lefts. I think G-Man was already slipping, and then
Referee's
he's caught him with a left and another left.
Referee's called timeout. Is he giving him a standing? Is he giving him a count? No.
No, I think he's just going to clean the gloves. A bit better. A bit more enthusiasm there from Dalton Smith. Let's see if he can.
Well, he's obviously
going on this.
Carried that as a slip, but
yeah,
to me he
was kind of falling before Smith hit him with the two lefts to the body.
To me, he was put him through the ropes. Out the ring. I seen a left hook put him out of the ring, but that's just me. Comes by the side, nice one yet again. Right cross, left cross from Smith. Now Germain's backed up a little bit. Now don't come. Two nice jabs down the pipe. Beautiful. A third one. Left cross misses. Germain hitting fresh air in response. This is better one. Now he's turning the screw. Putting the pressure on. Flicking that jab out. The Ranger. Putting off Germain. Coming forward. Oh, Germain went to feint with the left. Come up with the right cross. Hit home. Still, Dalton comes forward.
It's got a little bit scruffy in there at the moment, isn't it?
It did. It was a left. It was a left thrown by Germain. He went counter him with the right, went over the shoulder. Nice slip there from Dalton Smith from the right hand from Germain again. Tries to jab through the middle. Germain bounces back, moves from right to left, then lateral, back to where he was. And Smith yet again just walks it, but that's better. Close the distance quick, big right. More of that, please, Mr. Smith. Jab, jab, jab. Big right again. There's a counter by Germain as well. Jab by Smith. Just rock the head there of the Canadian. Left, right cross. Just went past the chin. High guard. Flicks out the jab. Gets countered by Smith. Smith trying to pin him in the corner. Jab, jab. Works the body. Then a right cross. Left hits. Again, he lets Germain move around him. But it's still pretty convincing stuff for Smith. It's you just feel there's another gear. You can just see it. There's another gear that he can utilize, but he's not. Watch also says Smith has to land the body. That'll slow Germain's left hand. Exactly. Get in there, engage the body, give him no room. He's got the tools. Yeah, he's on his way out before when he hit him.
I think he was. That's another Smith round, though, isn't it?
Oh, easily. But it's just a simple fact that, you know, is there killer instinct missing here? You know, from Smith, which previously
never would have thought.
He never would have thought because, you know, he knocks people out, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's got the 13 knockouts from his 17 wins as Dalton Smith.
It's like he's looking for it, but he's looking for it on one punch terms instead of attacking.
Accumulation.
Exactly. I'm more impressed with a clinical accumulation of accurate punching to stop you, man, rather than a one punch scenario.
Definitely. Oh no, I agree, mate. I agree. It's what Smith's known for as well, accumulation of punches. Absolutely. It's usually how he gets his food, but for some reason it's not happening tonight so far. But again, G-Man is tricky. You know, he's only been stopped twice out of his 29 fights, so he's not an easy walkover. He was never going to be easy work for him. Although it'll be easy work on the scorecards, he was never going to be an easy walkover knockout-wise. He's too long in the tooth for that. But at the moment, he's just backing up. He's into the corner. Dalton Smith, as he has done the whole fight, is just walking him down. Pops out a left jab, and again, no real purchase on it. No snap to the punch. Oh, nice shot there. This is better. This is what he does. Two lefts and a right.
Yeah, because he denied him no room.
Beautiful body shot. That hurt him.
Now he's got him. Now he has to now he has to turn that screw. But he's still walking. He's walking towards him instead of rushing towards him.
Should have been in there, mate, like swimwear and all over that.
That's
Should have been all
better.
over
Left,
there.
right, cross. He's got Germain, his head moving everywhere, trying to get away from that Smith right hand.
Oh, nice body shot from Dalton Smith.
Now, this is what he should be doing 4 rounds ago.
I think the body's where he could soften him up here. I think the body's where to go. Pay dividends with the body and then go to the head once he's not expecting it.
Yeah.
He's head hunting a little bit, isn't he, Dalton, at the moment?
Exactly. He's head hunting for the knockout.
Germain's still firing back, but as the commentators just said there, he's not won a round yet. That's Germain.
He's got a purely only survival strategy, John. Yeah. He has since round 1. And this is what's disappointing for me. This man's not here to fight. He's here to survive.
He's just survival mode.
He's just making it look good by Dalton Smith not being so aggressive. And he's making himself look good in getting beaten up. But slowly.
Maybe announcing the Fuego fight before
it's too slow.
Let's put too much pressure on him.
I think that's a problem for me.
They should have announced it after the fight. Maybe told him after the fight, like, next you got Fuego.
Because it plays with
carrot that's made him too cautious.
It plays with heads. Yeah, exactly. And from round 1, I was very surprised at how patient, how cautious, how slow that he started. And that you're absolutely correct. I do think it's wrong that they announced these eliminators before this eliminator is over.
Yeah, they should have waited till afterwards and then brought him in the ring and said, right, now you've got the Fuego fight next after you've won. Because, it can add a little too much pressure and some people can't handle that pressure.
It plays with him.
That's it. Like we said, he's dominated every round. He's won every round. But at the same time, he's not doing his usual loose work because he's probably worried about getting clipped.
Put it this way,
and
John,
losing that dream.
There's no way on earth, right? If he goes into a Puello fight after this and tries to fight like this, he's gonna get beat. I'm telling you now, because Puello is 10 times better than this guy.
Oh, 100%. Walter Hope Valley Railway enthusiast, him. Thank you, matey, for your comment. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, brother, on Red Corner Boxing. We appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah.
And here we go, guys. Round 10 of 12 from the Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. We've got Dalton Thunder Smith versus Mathieu Germain. This is the WBC Silver Super Lightweight Championship. The winner will face Alberto Puello. So a big carrot dangling for the winner of this fight.
I think referee's just given the warning there to Germain. He's had enough of him ducking his head down below waist height.
Spoiling tactics.
And now Smith's walking on him. Oh, just rocked him with a left cross. He's looking for the finish in this round. 3 shots just hit home. Now he's telling this power punching. He's got him where he wants him against the ropes. But Germain is fighting like a madman, like an animal that's hurt. Smith just backing him up, still trying to go for that clinical instead of taking advantage of a man that's wounded. His movement now is diminishing. As Germain, he's bouncing, but he's not as lateral as he was before. But again, Dalton Smith just walking.
Walter Hope Valley Railway enthusiast says, do you think Azim beats Smith?
I'll tell you what, Azim's faster than Smith at this rate.
It's a tough one. Normally, I'd say Thunder Smith, but on this performance, Azim would be tricky. He would be tricky.
And he's quite high in I think it's the WBA ranks, or was it the WBO? Is Adam. He'll be looking at this going, I wish
I took it when I had the opportunity.
But, some fights are right to stall, to postpone until the time is right.
Oh, yeah, because they both become superstars in the UK and then they fight.
You don't want that fight now. You want that later on. But
could be a stadium
in answer
fight,
to your question, I would still favour Dalton Smith, but Adam Azim would do
Agreed.
better than this guy, and he'd be scoring points, and there'd be rounds
Agreed.
off Dalton Smith here. But and the same goes for Alberto Puello. He'll be happy watching this from Dalton Smith. Actually,
He
that
definitely won't fear it.
he's not a guy that is going to go in gung ho. He's got to try and inch it down. And Alberto Puello, he'll stand and engage that. He won't move around like this guy. No, he'll stand with you toe to toe. So
He will.
It'll be Smith doing what Germain's doing now in this fight when it comes to Puello. Total opposites.
That's another Smith round, though, so he's got every single round. It's a dominant performance, just not the way we expected.
He's made it difficult for us. As I said before, the longer this fight goes on, the less splits is going to carry forward from that last fight where you got the first round knockout. Is going to carry forward into the Puello fight. So it just makes it an extra hard sell for Eddie Hearn slightly. Not too much, but slightly. Because, you want to see Puello and Smith, with Smith coming in off a knockout again.
Yeah, off a great performance, definitely.
Yeah. It's been a good performance, but it's not been great.
Solid, but not great.
Not great. And which is slightly disappointing, being at home, being headlining in your hometown in front of your fans, and is he going to come out in this round and just end it? Because if he goes to
Walter Hope Valley Railway enthusiast says unambiguous points decision, but definitely not a classic. I was expecting more from Smith, to be honest. Yeah, that's exactly where we're sitting, my brother.
Walter,
that is exactly what we're saying.
Valley Railway enthusiast. I was watching actually a railway program last night about British steam engines that finally ended.
Germain's down.
1968. So Walter.
Dalton Smith just put him on his arse. He's just knocked him down there in the 11th round.
See, this is what I mean, James. He needed to do this. He needed to close this show.
He's looking like he's going to now.
Now he's coming and rushing in. This is what he should be done 5 rounds ago, mate.
Like
Don't leave it around 11.
There we go, says Viso. Correct,
so,
mate.
The prediction
what we've
league,
been waiting for
guys. Smith knockout, says Jams. Hawkan. He's gone for a knockout. So is Brett. So is Chance. So is DJ Pat. So is Carl. So is Ra. Oh, they're all going. Darren. SWS. Not one of you are going to get bonus points if this goes the distance.
Definitely not.
That suits Hawkan. He's 5 points clear.
We need to catch that Swedish guy. He's on the run from us. Hawkan's on the run. We got to catch him.
Keep on running.
We all knew it, though, didn't we? We all knew Hawkan would take a commanding lead after the first week. We knew it.
Standard bearer. Hawkan, the Swede.
The boxing encyclopedia, as it's known over these parts.
Especially women's boxing.
Yeah, definitely.
He knows his onions.
Katie Taylor card in July. Bloody hell, that's where he'll be.
So, survival mode, Germain trying to run his last...
Good body shot there from Smith.
His last legs into round 12, but he's under severe attack. He wraps up Smith. Oh, takes an uppercut in the clinch. Lovely. Smith now suckles him. Tries to go to the body, does Germain. Oh, that's good better shot. Run. That was a better shot, but that's the quick footwork that I was looking for Dalton. Need more of that, please, sir. Yeah, he's just walking his man down. The man is just suckling around, trying to evade any incoming shots. But for every 3 he takes, he throws one back.
Caught him again
gets
there,
him against the ropes. 2 shots, 3 shots come in. Germain again on his running shoes as Dalton Smith is getting in the centre of the ring and throws his arms down.
That's a 10-8 round for Dalton.
Big round.
1 round to go.
Nearly had
It's an
him.
absolute dominant performance for Dalton Smith, but still not what we expected.
I mean, mate, this guy's like a whippet. As soon as he gets hit, he's around that ring.
Yeah.
That was a
He's
good
on the
shot
run.
that got him. It was the left. No, that was weird. That
It was the
knockdown
left, and then he
because
went to the body with the
the
right. The
left,
body shot was caught him around the rib cage, and that
the
just seemed to put him
left,
down.
the left hit the elbow of Germain. The right hit his back and put him down.
Very surprising that he went down from it, to be honest. It didn't seem to have much power behind it either.
Maybe there's an offset, force that and his foot balance at the time just, it was all wrong for me. I had to go down. But it was a big round, big 10-8. He needs to close the show off now. Can he do it again?
This is the 12th and final round from Sheffield between Dalton Smith and Mathieu Germain.
Yeah. If he turns that corkscrew and pulls the cork out here.
Yeah, let's see if he can get that knockout that we all need for our predictions.
He's going to redeem himself somewhat. But round 12, so it's a dodgy round to be winning on knockout.
It is, but he could. He's looking good so far, Dalton. He's really let his hands go now.
He's just got to corner his man and not let him go and club him back over to the corner and follow him. Club him again.
Oh, big shot there from Smith. But Germain
he's
down. He's going to claim low blow, I think. No, the referee's going to call it as a knockdown. No, he's giving it as a low blow.
It looked a bit low. It looked low.
Hawkins laughing because he knows he's winning the fight league. He knows he's got us on the hook. He's got us on the hook. But yeah, there might be a point off here for Dalton Smith. No, he's not taking the point. Oh, he is. He is taking the point off Dalton Smith. So that's 1 point off. So this will be a 9-all round.
He did get a warning. He did get a warning, to be fair.
Yeah, the point's coming off now. The point's coming off. It wasn't intentional, though. There's no way did he mean it. Virtuoso says low blow. Yes, it was made that. Indeed, it was a low blow from Dalton Smith.
It was a Daniel Dubois type blow for me.
Yeah, it was a bit of a Dubois Usyk kind of low blow, whereas it was on the border.
Yeah.
It was definitely on the border. But a point off for Dalton Smith now, so the best he can hope for is a 9-9 apiece round. But he's already got this in the bag. It makes no difference to the score.
Yeah, let's hope that annoys him enough to stop him now in the final.
He's still got 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. The fans are saying Dalton. They want to see him get this knockout.
He's taken every inch of time that he can now.
Yeah, he's just survival mode.
He's just
he has been since
total
round
survival.
1.
He doesn't want to get knocked out, and he's taking as much time as he can.
Yeah.
Even though he's still got to face 2 minutes and 6 seconds. I mean, exactly, Jack. He's been surviving since round 1, obviously. And the fact that he's survived 12 rounds is the fact that Dalton Smith has only turned the screw on a couple of occasions in a couple of rounds. I'd say 2 in the last 5 rounds he's turned the screw sufficiently to even come anywhere close to a stoppage. But
Germain is milking this.
He's milked it.
He really has.
He nearly done as good a job as Usyk. But yeah, Smith.
I think Usyk took the whole 5, didn't he? The whole
5. Smith is trying to close the show here now. But what Germain is doing is, as soon as he gets hit, he ducks right down. There's 2 jabs for the middle. There's the duck. Back to the corner. Smith fainting. Jab. No, he's let him go again. I mean, obviously, the guy's smaller in height, looks smaller in stature, but he's quicker than Dalton Smith.
Yeah.
Moving around the ring. And that's why he's been hard to pin down. He's not a jackrabbit. Very hard to pin down. But when you do pin him down, he's the type of guy you can hit him 3 or 4 times and then move him back. You can actually manhandle him
from Smith
and move him back to where you want him. Yeah, he's definitely trying to close this show off now, just playing the crowd.
He's down. He's put him down. He's got him. He's got him in the last minute.
Oh, beautiful left hook again.
30 seconds to go and Dalton Smith gets his food. But he's not knocked out. He's up again like the jackrabbit he is. He's up again.
He is.
He's bouncing with them ears flapping.
he's now desperate to just see
Here
this
we
fight
go.
out.
Smith's going in for the kill now.
Oh, 9 of my prediction league guys are absolutely screaming at the television. Knock him
10
out! Knock
seconds.
him out! We need the bonus points.
We
15
do.
seconds to go. Can he do it?
No, he's not got it. He's not
I
got
think
it.
he's going to survive. He's going to survive. And that's
So
only
that's a
Smith's
9-8
fault.
round, isn't it, with a point off? That's a 9-8 round.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all over.
It's a dominant Smith performance. He done good.
Yeah.
Just not what we expected. Virtuoso says another knockdown. It was Mater, indeed.
Yeah. It was 2 knockdowns in the fight. Sheer 12 round pressure. A lot of people will be delighted for Dalton Smith. I'm delighted he won it, but I think he could have done so much better in so much quicker time. Too patient, far too patient.
Yeah.
But when's a win? He got it in the end and he moves on. He'll be fighting Alberto Puello in the next installment of the WBC super lightweight title. Just a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you've liked what you've seen tonight, please pop over to YouTube. Give us a like and subscribe. Costs nothing. And it would help us tremendously. And also, please remember, this program is sponsored by easystorage.com for your local and nationwide needs. Give them a bell, refer a friend, enjoy a £25 voucher. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the chat, everybody on all platforms that are watching us. This is Red Corner. I'm Mr. Neutral. My partner in crime is Mr. Jams Boxing Chat, here to provide you ultimately with 7 days content of boxing, but we're getting there. We're filling up the days, aren't we, Jams? And
we are, brother. We are. We're just waiting for the scorecard before we sign off as well, bro. We'll just get the official scorecard. So we already know we've won. We know who's won, but let's get on the cards anyway, just to make sure.
I would imagine it would be 120. I think it's going to be 120.
Or 119 because he had a point off.
Oh, that's right. 119, and I'll go
106 or something.
Yeah,
because of the 3 knockdowns.
106 with a point.
It's going to be around them areas. Let's just stay tuned and find out. I'll duck out and get the card in a minute, mate, and then we'll wrap it up. But again, thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got 150 people in the chat.
Come on.
Appreciate every single one of y'all. And me and Mr. Neutral are not done for the night. We are going to be back for Alexander Gazodzik. We're going to be back for Charles Conwell. And we're going to be back for Gabriella Sweet Poison, the undisputed flyweight world champion, as she makes her first undisputed defense against Marilyn Badillo, Amaya. So join us for that, guys. That's going to be later on. Links are already on Red Corner Boxing. Head over there. Drop a subscribe. Check out the links. Join us for all 3 fights. We appreciate it. And tomorrow we'll be covering the Liam Cameron, Ben Whittaker card. 2 cards, should I say. Right, here we go. I'm going to duck out, Mr. Neutral, and get this scorecard.
Yeah, you do that. And as I said, but thanks once again to each and every one of you who's taken the time to follow the Red Corner Boxing and to watch this live stream. Dalton Smith, yeah. Good performance. Not great. Good. But listen, I hope he raises his game in his next fight, which he should. I think he'll rise to the levels that he's fighting at. He could be one of them boxers that just likes to do a job, mentally come down to someone's level. But for me, he could have finished that a lot sooner. In my opinion.
There we go, mate. Dalton Smith got it 117, 107, and 2 lots of 119, 105.
105.
For Dalton Thunder Smith. So he gets the win. He moves on to fight Alberto Puello for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. What a fight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, my brother, Mr. Neutral. I will see you later. Hope to see you all there as well. Until then, God bless. Happy Easter. Catch you very, very soon.